everyone, this is V with Real Journal Talk, and so welcome to Wellness Tuesday. So yes, we have I think it's probably roughly 15 journal prompts that I wanted us to go over, today on this Wellness Tuesday. That way we can persevere for the remaining of the week, so we can make sure that we're successful. We have tuned in into our feelings, journaled everything out, so that way you can have a stress-free, productive week. So if you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. So let me see what is the first journal prompt that I have for us. Give me a second. What is making my mind feel busy right now? So if you are new, just so you'll know, what I typically do is journal prompts. I usually give us 5 minutes, so that way you don't feel like you're rushed trying to journal out your thoughts. But of course, if you're watching the replay, you always can just put it on pause and take as much time as you need. So I am going to go ahead and set the timer, and then as well as go on mute. Right. So, what is making your mind feel busy right now? So, various opportunities. Oh my goodness. And making the best decision, because it's going to impact the next steps as far as career ventures, of course, and financial changes. So that is what is making my mind busy at this present time. Yes. So let's see what I have next for us. What am I worrying about that I cannot control today? So what's on your mind? What is bothering you that is truly out of your control? Let's journal on it. I'm going to set the timer, and then I'll come back on off of mute once the 5 minutes is up. All right, guys. So I hope you was able to get something down in that 5 minutes. So, what am I worrying about that I cannot control today? So, if you're familiar, or well, if you're not, with my health journey, I am in the process of the stages of transitioning off of this GLP-1 named Zepbound that I've been taking almost a year coming up next month. So, transitioning off potentially in November. So, what's worrying me that is definitely out of my control is not knowing about the mobility issues. Yeah. So just hoping that there are no issues with having some mobility issues due to, inflammation or anything that potentially may come back after I stop. So, but that's out of my control. So I have to stop worrying about that and just focus on the positive. So yes. So let's see what I have next. What part of my body feels tense and how can I soften it? So what part of your body is tense and what do you need to do to soften it? right. So, I forgot to. There we go. Okay. Sorry. So, what part of my body feels tense and how can I soften it? So, if you caught my update video, if you're keeping up with what's going on my health journey, then you will know that I was having a lot of side pain for the past 2 to 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks. So, of course, my side is still a little tense. And I think just massaging will help in that situation at the moment. So, yes. So, let's look at what I have next. Okay, so what do I need to hear in this moment? What do you need to hear in this moment? I'm starting the timer. Okay, friends. So, what do I need to hear in this moment? What do you need to hear in this moment? I need to hear, do what's best for you, V. Do what's best for you, V. Oh my goodness. That is what I need to hear in this moment. So, yes, let's dive into the next journal prompt. Oh my goodness. Oh, where am I at? Okay, what has helped calm my anxiety in the past? And that doesn't mean that, like you're diagnosed or anything with anxiety. It's just sometimes, in certain scenarios, you may think a lot about something. So just look at this journal prompt as it could just be where you're constantly thinking about something, not so much as a medical condition. So, yes, go ahead and journal. I'm setting out the timer, and I'll be back after the timer beeps. right. So, what has helped calm my anxiety in the past? Nerves. So, a good music playlist. If I put on a good playlist, whether it's spiritual, R&B, pop, whatever it is, whatever's on that playlist, that seems to settle me down when I'm in that overthinking, worrying state. Or watching a good movie or two. That does it for me. That does wonders. So yes. So let's go ahead and dive into our next prompt. What thought keeps looping in my mind? What thought keeps looping in your mind? I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. Okay, guys. So, what thought keeps looping in my mind, your mind? I already kind of said it, but it is should I stay on the course? I'm sorry. What do I want to do in my career next? Should I stay on the course or should I let it go? Decisions. Yes, so that's been looping in my mind lately. So let's go to the next prompt. Yes. Okay. What would it feel like to let that thought rest for now? Let me set the timer so that way you can journal in your journal, notebook, however you're journaling today, whenever you're catching this video. So I'm going to go ahead and go on mute. So, what would it feel like to let that thought rest for now? For this particular situation, reckless. It would feel reckless to let it rest right now. I have to marinate, think about it, because I got to do what's best for me. So, yes, so it would feel reckless. Let's dive into the next journal prompt. Okay, I hope you all are having a good self-reflection on what's going on with you this week, so that way you can let all that stuff go. If you know. So, what am I safe from in this moment? What are you safe from in this moment? Okay, friends. So, what am I safe from in this moment? Okay, so I would have to say healthy exercise habits, routines. I mentioned earlier about having to stop that GLP-1 and not knowing if I'm going to have to deal with a lot of inflammation. I don't know what that's going to trigger. Don't know. So at this moment, I am safe with making sure that I can do the exercises that I've been doing thus far. So yes, so let's chime into this prompt that I have for us. Okay. What does calm feel like in my body? So, what does calm feel like in your body? Let me go ahead and go on mute and let me set this timer so that way we will have adequate time to journal. Yes, write your thoughts out. Get your self-reflection done. right, friends. So what does calm feel like in my body? And then what does it feel like in yours? So relax, no tension. So if you've ever had any kind of, I just go with the obvious, dental work. And you know how the dentist, they give you that good medicine so you won't feel the pain and you just zen. That's how my body feels when it's calm. And that's how I know when I need to work on some things. Because if my body is not like that and it's kind of like this, I know that something is bothering me. Whether it's physically, mentally, but usually when I'm in a good place, that is how my body feels. It's like that. If that makes sense. Just try to give you a little context behind what I was trying to explain. All right. What is one thing I can slow down today? What is one thing that you can slow down today? right. So, what is one thing I can slow down today? So, I would have to say anything that I put my hands on and wanting it to be perfect. There's no such thing as perfect, which we all know that. But I need to slow down on having that mindset and just realizing it's just right. It's just right. So I definitely can slow down on that today. Okay. Let's see. What am I putting pressure on myself to fix? So you can use this prompt for anything, whether it's personal, as far as a health standpoint, or if it's for career standpoint. Even though this is Wellness Tuesday, all of that is encompassed, which impacts, your health, whether it's career, whether it's financial, whether it's, exercise, and whatever it is. Use this journal prompt to really think about, what are you putting pressure on yourself to fix? I am going to set the timer and go on mute. Okay. So, what excuse me. What am I putting pressure on myself to fix? I would say it's not pressure. Um, it's something that I know I need to work on, and um so the outcome would benefit me from a personal standpoint, not an exercising standpoint. And that is increasing my speed with walking with a goal to begin jogging and running. Not from an exercising standpoint, but from a personal standpoint. I need to build that endurance up so I can have that ability. Because I don't know when the last time I ran. To be technical, but to be honest, I don't know. So it's not putting pressure. It's just knowing that there's something that I need to fix, work on, and achieve as soon as I can. As soon as I can. Yeah. All right. What happens if I don't fix it right now? So what happens if I don't fix it? What happens if in my scenario I'm not able to increase my speed, begin to jog or run within a certain period of time? So whatever you journal out, go ahead and think about what'll happen if you don't accomplish it, so to speak. Let me go on mute. Okay, guys. So, what happens if you don't fix it right now? So, I just gave my scenario. So, I would just have to keep trying. Until I can build endurance to do a light jog or a run. The word don't reminds me of can't. And as we know, can't shouldn't be in our vocabulary. So I would have to do it. I just gotta make sure that I'm not setting a high expectation for myself. But yeah, don't is not, it's like the word can't, and it's not supposed to be in our vocabulary. No, we say it sometimes, but you all get the gist of it. So I think we have 3 more prompts and we will be done. Let me see. Okay, what brings me comfort even briefly? For a quick second, if you're just sitting at your desk, if you're working, if you're at home, or you're out with some friends or not with some friends, what brings you comfort? Even just if it's just a quick second. Okay, go ahead and write it out. I'm going to set the timer. What brings me comfort, even briefly? I kind of touched on that earlier, but a good song, a good song, especially if I'm in my car and something is on my mind, just hearing that right tune can just bring me comfort. Also, depending on the situation, writing down my thoughts, like I do here in my journal. Sometimes I just, not in this particular journal, if it's a lot of things going on, I just do a bunch of brain dump, just shooting out words, but adjectives, a bunch of descriptive words, just putting it out there. And then if it's something where I need to clarify, put it on paper, then I'd be a little bit more descriptive. But yes, that helps me and it brings comfort to whatever's going on. So we got 2 more and we will be done. So let's see. What would self-compassion, look like for me tonight? What would self-compassion look like for me tonight? All right, friends. So, what would self-compassion look like for me tonight? A pep talk, reassuring myself so I can release the thoughts that's going on in my head right now so I can sleep well. So, yes, yeah, a pep talk because I'm always encouraging others. So yeah, that's that's what I need tonight. So let's dive into the last journal prompt. And yes, uh oh, okay. So what do I want to release before the day ends? So of course, whenever you're catching this video, at the ending of your day, what do you want to release? Let me set the timer. right, friends. So, what do I want to release before the day ends? Challenging myself on what should I do. So, before the night ends, I want to stop wrestling with what should I do. Yes. So, friends, that is it for today's Wellness Tuesday journaling session. I hope you were able to benefit from this. Please remember to give the video a thumbs up. If you feel like someone can benefit from this type of content, please share it out to them. And if you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to the channel so we can continue to build up this community over here with Real Journal Talk with V. Yes. All right, guys. Bye.